Hello, my Scorpios. Baja Divine 144 here. What's going on, my Scorpios? Tap that bell for more of my content. To anyone returning, much love. Keep the support coming. Let's see, Scorpios. Looks like maybe something that you wanted. You know, you're not getting your wish with something that you wanted, or someone, they're not getting what they hoped they were going to get, especially when it comes to you in a situation. You may have been living in an illusion with someone. You may have found out that you were being lied to in some sort of way. Someone was hiding secrets from you. It could be a Cancer, it could be a Pisces, a water sign, whatever the case is. Someone had two different situations going on that you didn't know about. It could either be you and two different situations, or just another situation that makes two. But either way, I feel as though you have turned your back on a situation and someone's crushed. They thought they was going to get away with something, and they're not. You found out something and you're moving on with your life. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though you are at a time when you are in your life where you're trying to create, you're trying to have something sturdy, have something that you can call your own. You're also like, you're setting boundaries with someone. I feel as though there's someone that you could be setting boundaries with. Someone lies a lot, you know, a web of lies. They just lie a lot to you. And I feel as though you are just moving on from a situation when it comes to this person. You know, you want peace, harmony, love, all that good shit, and you're tired of being lied to. So you decided to move on. You could be like broadening your circle, or hanging out with a new group of friends. Something like that could be going on. Changing everything, your environment and everything. Someone, you know, when this secret came out, or whatever it was, this truth came out, it made you open up your eyes to a lot of things in your life. What you've been, you know, protecting, what you've been hindering, what you've been allowing. And I feel as though you're really in your head. You're trying to get yourself together, walking a new path, period. You could also have children, one or two, thinking about them. You have to put them first. And someone just lies to you over and over. This could be like a baby mother, baby father that lies to you a lot. They have something else going on they weren't telling you about. You probably was with them to try to keep the family together. There could have been feelings, but you're done with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel as though there's another thing or a situation. It could just something that has your focus. You know, if someone thinks that they can keep playing with you and their wish is not going to be granted. They think they can have more time to play with you, more time to lie to you. And I feel as though you're just realizing that it's not worth it and you deserve something better in your life. So you're just trying to figure shit out. You're trying to figure shit out, you know? You're trying to figure out which way to go, what you can do to make the situation better. You don't have time for games. And you're just going to move on. You're not even going to give this person the satisfaction. They love when you guys argue. That's how they get off and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, you not wanting to come back makes them want to come back. 8 of Cups in reverse. You know, are they going to try to lie to you? They're going to try to lie their way back into your life. They're going to lie to you in hopes that you will come back. You may be considering it, but you already know the outcome. 10 of Wands. You know, you already know the outcome of this situation. So, you know, it's like you're just realizing that you just need to be vocal about what's really going on in the situation. And you're not going to leave this person knowing no longer. You're just done with a situation. Too much. You're exhausted. You are exhausted. You're tired, yo. You know, it's time for you to stand up for yourself in this situation and say what you want, what you don't want, and what you're not going to allow. Because if you let this person back in your life, because they definitely want to come back with 8 of Cups in reverse. They want to come back, and all they're going to do is lie to you some more. If it's too much now, you know, after you broke up with them, it's going to be too much if you take them back, you know? You just have to leave this motherfucker alone. They're going to keep trying you until you put your foot down firmly, and I feel as though that's what you need to do. Put your foot down when it comes to being with this person, or they're going to keep trying, okay? Let's see. Signs that may be significant. A Libra does not have to be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio.